What's going on, brodies? It is me, IMADOODLEBOB, yet again with another BBB batch video. Today, we're gonna be talking about a very smooth, we're talking smooth, busted beyond belief build that I call...
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Is that the Grim Reaper? Yo, that's what we're calling this build right here. We're calling it, is that the Grim Reaper, bro? The Grim Reaper build. Let's go on and get into it. Our first perk, we got Resident Genes. You heal while using pills. This is going to be very effective. All right, this is going to allow you to give yourself another option in terms of heals. So not only you got bandages, med kits, now you can, you know, when you're infected, you can even depend on your pills to heal yourself, bro. Very nice perk. Next one we got is Deprived. Obviously, we gotta have that. We gotta make ourselves beefy. We're talking about a melee build, so we're getting real close. You know what I'm saying? Real close and dicey on them zombos. Your max weight limit is greatly reduced. Doesn't matter since we're using melee anyway, right? And we got the pills to heal us. So yeah, we're not going to be using too much of the kgs, you know? So your weight limit is greatly reduced, but you get more health and more stam. That's very good. So that's going to make us more beefier. We're going to be able to take a lot of attacks. Nice. Not only that, we can, you know, we can dash out some more attacks as well. So that's really good. And we got Marathon Runner on Expert. Running consumes no stam. This, okay, very top tier perk. Any build that you're basically gonna see from me is gonna have Marathon Runner. Okay, this is like a no-brainer, bro. All right, you can run everywhere and you don't have to worry about being completely exhausted before you can actually swing at a zombie. Hence, you know, the Grim Reaper of it. All right, next we got Guts to help out even more so on, you know, recovering whenever we're exhausted. Recover much faster from being out of stand. This is gonna most definitely make sure that you're in the fight at all given times. Okay, this is amazing perk, bro. If you're rocking melee builds, this is the perk for you, bro. Guts on Expert, it helps out a lot. Then, you know, in the Grim Reaper, we got that sturdy body on Expert. Greatly reduced damage from attacks. Very good. So not only we have more HP, we got more stam, we can recover faster, we can heal off of our pills. We're taking reduced damage on top of that. So even more in the Grim Reaper department, being tanky. Damn near, I would say this build, yeah, you're pretty much like immortal. Depending on how you play your cards, of course. Now we got Butcher. Now, this wouldn't be a Grim Reaper build if we wasn't slicing and dicing limbs, right? You know, you gotta have the scythe. So Butcher on Expert, it makes it where we can dismember zombies with great ease. How much of ease is it? Well, with this build, they can just do light attacks to take zombies' legs completely off. Legs, arms, you name it. So this is very amazing. And to aid Butcher, we have averaging, because we're not going, you know, we're not trying to go for headshots. We're sweeping all the limbs off of every zombie that face us. So averaging, headshots deal less damage, but body shots deal greatly increased damage. So with this, you're most definitely you're literally just getting through like so many zombos. Is like, bro, you might as well just you might as well say I'm like a demon slayer, bro, because yeah, they're getting tossed. Then, you know, we got the final perk. We have Rush on Expert. Obviously, you know, Grim Reaper, bro, you got to be able to swing that scythe, right? Not just once, but you should be able to swing that as many times as you want. So this helps in that. Two-handed heavy strikes use much less stam. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it says heavy strikes, right? It says heavy. So we're gonna actually, I got something. We're gonna actually put something else there, because rush, I would have it, but we're using light attacks. Okay, so if you want to, you could go with hard blow, because that would make you do more stagger damage. But let me tell you what we want. Let me tell you what we want, man. Let me tell you what we want. You know what we want? You know what we want? We want lucky. That's what we want. We want lucky, bro. Oh yeah. So not only we're just an absolute demon when it comes to taking out zombies, we're basically like the embodiment of just the Grim Reaper, bro. So with this, you take much less damage while infected. So with this build, if you haven't noticed, you want to take damage. I'm not even gonna lie, this is a build that is meant to take damage to like the highest caliber, and then when you get infected, not only it's like, it's almost as if your character gets awakened, you know what I mean? You get infected, now you can just heal off of pills, you know? That's insane. You can heal off of pills. Then not only that, you become even more tankier. Like, talk about a build, bro. This is the build for you. If you like using bladed weapons, you like to go with the leg meta, you know, just turning everything into crawlers, and then, you know, you can do whatever. After that, you can take out the zombie, or you can just leave them there and just let them just, you know, go about their day. But hey, very, very nice. This is the build right here that we call,
Is that the Grim Reaper?
is that the Grim Reaper, bro? Man, I think it is. And you know, if I was a zombo, I probably wouldn't be trying to come across anybody that is rocking this build, because yeah, your life is gonna flash, and when it does, your limbs are gonna be nowhere to be found. But hey, that's going over the skills, talking about the skills. Let's talk about the loadout. Loadout, you know, very simple. We got the adrenaline shot. Okay, adrenaline shot, that's gonna make our stam just absolutely just badonkers. Okay, this is gonna make us just, yeah, we got like it's just almost as if we're taking man, what is that mess called? I forgot. I was gonna make like a Homelander reference, or like A-Train. I forgot the things that they take. You know, you can let me know in the comments. You know, I forgot. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's almost as if we took one of those, and it's like, yeah, we got a shitload of stam. Then we got that body armor. You know, we got a good old vest, got some protection, and this is going to allow us to take even less damage. And yes, that vest does stack with sturdy body and lucky. So just imagine how tanky we are going to be. We're gonna be basically unkillable for the most part. All right, then for our choice of melee, obviously we have the best melee of choice in my opinion to get the job done. We got the tree trimmer. Now they do have this at 2 stars. I don't know why. This weapon is most definitely like 3 stars in terms of just dealing with zombies. Not only it has range, but you know, a power attack, you can easily swipe the zombie's leg. But with our build, we don't use power attacks. We don't have to, right? Don't get me wrong, if you use power attacks, it's gonna do a lot more damage for sure, but all we have to use is light attacks. So yeah, that's pretty much,
Is that the Grim Reaper?
build, bro. Is that the Grim Reaper? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I may have to put in the description like, hey, man, you may want to turn this vid down about like a notch, maybe a notch and a half. May want to turn it out a bit, cause yeah, BBB is coming through, baby. The BBB is coming through, man. But hey, we talked about the build. I gotta show y'all what it's about. Come on, baby. We're playing on the highest difficulty. We're playing on Nightmare, so you can get a real, you know what I'm saying? You can get about the best you're gonna get out of this, you know, build right here, bro. Is that the Grim Reaper build? That's what we're calling this in our second build that is within the BBB batch. All right. What did y'all think about that first build? What did y'all think about it? I made a build that's similar to that, but it's slightly better only because you're able to gather, you know, you can minimize the con of it, which is not being able to gather as much ammo, right? Which I don't know if I'm gonna do that for the next part. Probably not. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. As you see, we are on Nightmare. Oh, so scary. Yada yada. So scary, man. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, my game is pretty dang loud. So I need to turn it down real quick. So let me do that. All right. I did a little cut. A little cut. Won't hurt too bad, you know. I see with this build. Look at that. They try to attack me. Swipe. Swipe.
I've got 300 ping. Fuck.
Yeah, we may be cooked, man. I'm not gonna lie. 300 ping. Yikes. Yeah, we may be cooked, bro. Zombies are gonna be flying and teleporting, you know.
You could just close this door and the zombies are walking through it, and now it's broken.
Oh yeah. Zombies, man. I'm telling you. A Nightmare, they're just something else. Oh, shove. Say goodbye to your legs. Wait a minute, there's a floating box. Hello. Okay, don't mind if I do. Appreciate that. Alright, we most definitely need to get over here right quick. Let's go on and get these objectives going. I mean, how else are we gonna get out of here alive? Yep. Deal with all the bad guys. Yes, sir. There's not really anything in here that I would want. Oh, wow. That zombie just got completely discombobulated. Oh, that's perfect. Nice. That's just what I need. We're good for the rest of the game. Oh, don't worry. I'll deal with all these guys. Let's just go for the body. Body instead, baby. Oh, yeah. Man. I love using melee. Let's see. I could probably go that way. Is there anything? I don't think there is anything over here, so we're gonna have to go back. Let's head back right quick. See what we got cooking. It's gonna crank that soldier boy. Wait a minute, food storage. We'll just go for one of them. I think we're heading towards the library first.
Spit it out, man.
Spit it out, man.
Getting into the marina.
I think I messed up, man.
And there was NBC guys in town. There was
Yeah, what about it?
these bodies.
It's just another day, right?
I was gonna help them. But
That's kind of oh, nice. Man. As you see, we are incredibly tanky. You know, that also helps out a lot. There's a med kit right there if you want it. Oh, I picked it up, my bad. Here you go.
There.
2 of them.
Look.
Yeah, just say goodbye to his legs. He'll never be able to walk again. I mean, I would loot, but I don't really need anything. So we're just gonna go and work on the objectives. And I mean, since we're also playing on Nightmare, the team supplies, you don't really have to gather too much. Since it's like a 4 times multiplier on it. Yeah, we take literally no damage. That is so oh, I just subconsciously dodged that. Diabolical. Okay. Yeah, that's normally a very good spot. Head into the church. Or this area. Well, there's like 2 churches, but I don't know what they call this area. Yeah, normally when you head in here, you can find a lot of good stuff. Normally like a weapon or 2. Make sure to search the medical cabinets. They tend to have medical supplies in them. These bad boys right here. You normally find a bunch of them in Pottsville when you're doing the community center. It's normally about 3 to 4 of them that you can loot every time. They're pretty nice. Alright. Heading into the library. Let's go on and start that up. You can find a decent amount of supplies in here. Sometimes you can find like a critical supply. Find some ammo, bandages. I'm gonna take that out. Oh, look at that. 3 swipes and he's basically done. I'm gonna take you out for the count. Yep. You too, buddy.
Alright, good job. We're not done until everybody's out safe. Time to get that boat fired up. Head over to the marina.
What the hell was that? Bro looking like he in Dead by Daylight. Bro, that was one heck of a swing, my boy. Wasn't good enough though. Sorry. Okay, now we gotta head to the boathouse. Like I said, with that marathon runner, normally you try to run across the
Morrow,
map.
US, said Audible Wizardry.
Oh, sorry about that. I was like really, really loud. Really, really loud.
This is Foster, go.
But
Guys are in the marina now. Is it a good
you know,
time
normally when
to-
you try to run without marathon runner, it's like by the time you get up to a zombie, half of your stamina's gone.
So, to
So
get the
being
boat
able to
started,
just
you gotta fix the water pump. You
not have to worry about it. Allows you to just fight zombies whenever you need to.
You gotta get the boat gassed up before you can start it.
Allowing you to basically conserve your stamina a lot more efficiently. So, yeah. You don't really even have to fight the crawlers. That's just if you want to, you know, just to get them. I'm just kind of showing you, like, when they're in that crawling state, there's really nothing they can do to you. Did you see that? This guy was running. Hello? Like, what was that about? Now also, you know, when it comes to doing this, getting used to like aiming for the legs, it's gonna probably take you a minute, because sometimes just like that you hit them in the arm, which is why I normally crouch to make my character, you know, be slightly more, you know, closer to the ground. So I'd recommend doing that, and then, you know, once you kind of get used to it, you can sometimes just sweep for the legs while just standing. So just kind of just mix it up, you know? Kind of mix it up, bro. Oh, you tried it? I got something just for you too. These zombies don't. Oh yeah, because they're all distracted by the radio. But I mean, do you see how much stam we have? Like, I'm literally just swiping for days. That's why I say, like, this is a crazy build. It's basically just the Grim Reaper, bro. It's like, yeah, you don't ever get tired. It's like the chances of you dying is very, very small because you just take no damage. And then you have like your awakening where whenever you become infected, whenever you get really low, you become even more tankier, right? So it's just crazy. But look at that. Like, this is very, 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 very good for crowd control. Because look at this. You can just jump over the crawlers. Nothing, right? It just makes it a walk in the park. And now my teammates, they don't have to worry about anything. We're just all literally just chilling. We're all chilling, just vibing, you know? This is what I'm talking about, baby. Now, one of the reasons why I decided to name my series to BBB Batch, because I know you're wondering, like, why did you name it Batch? Well, because these builds that I'm bringing to y'all are so busted that I just know they're gonna get nerfed. You get what I mean? Things are gonna get nerfed. Perks will probably get nerfed. They will get reworked a bit so that you won't be able to just easily get through one of the hardest difficulties like this. So yeah, that's the main reason why I decided to call it the BBB Batch, because not only these builds that I'm bringing to y'all really, really fun, they're very powerful, you know. Yeah, these builds will probably get nerfed, most definitely. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to be like, all right, with averaging, that only works with guns, it doesn't work with melee. Then you may not be able to swipe, you know, you may not be able to instantly swipe. They may nerf Butcher even more, because I remember they nerfed it before. So it may get nerfed even more than that. It just depends. But I just want to bring y'all these builds while they're, you know, shining in their glory. Because, I mean, bro, I don't think I've healed at all this whole game. And I've been hit probably about 5-6 times. I'm at 50%. But like I said, with this build, you honestly want to get hit. You want to get infected because it makes you even stronger. Now, obviously, if you don't have any pills on you, okay, don't try to get infected. But the minute you get pills, you know, don't really mind the hits for real. But yeah, this build right here, guys, very, very good. If you've gotten up to this point, most definitely put, you know, forklift in the comments, bro. I just saw that. I'm like, hey, you know, we just gonna go with it, right? Most definitely put forklift in the comments, man. That way I know you gotten up to this point. I almost got low. I ain't gonna lie. I was walking the park, lads.
Guys, thank you, everybody.
Too easy.
I can't believe I made it. We made it. I'll never badmouth Pennsylvania again.
Very incredible. Got over like 100,000 team supplies off of that too. But hey, with that being said, guys, that is that the Grim Reaper build? Okay, is that the Grim Reaper build? Tell me what y'all think about this build. What are some things that you could improve? If you feel like, you know, maybe there's some I could change to make it even better, you know, just let me know. What do you think, man? Should I change the loadout any? Think it's a W loadout? Do you think I should add like a casualty kit? You know, that way we start off with pills, hills automatically, or, you know, just, hey, give me some feedback, man. And, you know, if you do ever use this build and they ask you what this build is, you should tell them that it's BBB. All right, it's a BBB build, and when they ask what that is, you know, you can just tell them it's a busted beyond belief. This build is busted beyond belief, bro. Yeah, that's if you want to. Or you can say big belt buckle on my. You can say big belt. This is a big belt buckle build. You know what I'm saying? Only the Brodies that wear the belt, big belt, get to wear this build. You know what I'm saying? They get to use the build, man. It's a big belt buckle build, bruh. All right? It don't play. It don't play, baby. But yeah. That being said, I appreciate, you know, everyone who's gotten up to this point of the video. You know, really appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and use that scythe to absolutely destroy that notification bell so you know whenever I'm coming back with another W video like this. And until next time, my Brodies, I shall see y'all on the next one. Peace.